Trying to get everything ready.
Hello everybody, this is I am Pam. We are going to be redoing the tree area where we have a bunch of baby maples planted. We want a deer protected as well as keep it the ground rich in moist for their growing season. So this is just a before. This is what it looks like after winter. It's all dry and caked, and we've got some grass we need to take out. And then basically we'll get some mulch and stuff put down, and we're finishing off fencing, and then I'm going to be thinking about what to do to keep the deer from jumping the fence. I've got a couple of ideas. So anyway, stay tuned, and I will show you what it looks like after we're done. Okay guys, this is on Saturday. We actually, our progress so far, we actually got the rest of the fencing up. Can barely see it, but we got the fencing up around the area, and that way we can keep all the critters out. I think my husband wants to hot wire it, or I'm thinking maybe, you can't even see it, except for this side. We still have to anchor it all down and stuff, but at least the fencing's there. All the weeds are, and all the grass are up. And whew, we're taking a break. It's a pretty big area. But anyway, we're now going to work on getting some weed guard down, and then some mulch that we have to help keep moisture in with the trees. We got their little watering spigots, and see, this is kind of what the cats did to the trees this last year, and so now they won't be able to do that. All of that chicken wire is going to get stapled down to the railroad ties so they can't dig underneath it. It'll be nice. They did the same thing here. I think there's one tree where you can tell deer had taken their antlers to it, and this is old, so this was last season. So this year we're not going to allow them to do that. So a little water spigot down there, so we have like a little watering system in here for them. We did that last year. And then here are baby lilacs. Now this will all look different, and they're going to get watered and everything. Right now it's just so dry, but that's our soil that we have here. So once we get mulch, the mulch put in here, the truck is loaded with it. It will basically enrich the soil and help keep moisture in the ground for the trees. And I'm going to also give them a big jump start, and they're going to get fed some Miracle-Gro, and I'll sprinkle it in and around the base of the tree, so as they water, they'll get nice and nourished. We also have some Miracle-Gro tree stakes that we'll put in, but I'm going to start them out with some Miracle-Gro powder first around the base of the tree and the soil. Get them really good and watered. I watered them last night, but this is how quickly. You can see some moisture here. They were pretty good and wet when we came out this morning, but it dries up pretty quickly, so we have to turn the water on them a couple of times a day. Get some sprinklers, but anyway, yeah, I will get this all cutened up, and I'll show you the progress later once we get all of the weed guard down in the mesh. The weed guard is a mesh in the mulch going in. So just thought I'd share an update on our trees. Have a good day, guys. Hey everybody, this is I am Pam. I'm finally getting around to showing you the finished product of our tree garden after we got it fenced. Got all the grass pulled, weeds out of there. So What we did is we laid down some weed guard, you know, that black meshed stuff, and then laid the sorry, I'm a little winded, I just got done doing something. Some mulch down, raked it all out, and then I went and I got some of my yard art out and put it in there. Now, because our fencing, that's not the last of our yard art, by the way. I still have more to pull out, but I want to paint it up and make it look cute. So anyway, since our fencing isn't that tall, I went and bought those little wind spinners, and they're on every section of fence because it wet blows out here. But that really is my deer my deer repellent to keep them from jumping the fence and getting in there to my trees. Yeah, I really am enjoying my tree garden. We have a sprinkler system set up to water the trees. Trying to do about twice a week this time of year. That old black Honda over there is going to soon go away. It's dead. I have some lilacs that are finally coming up to where we can see them. I planted them late last year, and so they really didn't get an opportunity to bloom very well last year or grow. So I'm hoping this year we'll see quite a bit of growth on those. It looks like maybe one of our trees didn't make it this year. These have bloomed and their leaves are coming in gorgeous. Again, they're still babies. We planted them middle of summer last year. So they did get rooted really well. As you can tell, they're all blooming except for this one. And I've just been hanging on to it and watering it, thinking maybe it's a late bloomer. But I don't think there's any signs of life on it, poor thing. So we'll probably end up replacing it. I'm kind of bummed. I thought all of them had made it through the winter, but obviously that one didn't. But I guess 1 out of 8 isn't bad. I also have lights, solar lights set up around. These are rock lights, they're solar, and they shine up really good at night. So I'm really pleased, and I'm excited to watch the trees grow and bloom and get fuller this year. It's going to be neat. I love watching things grow. We're going to put some tomatoes down here, and just a few, and that's I believe is a cucumber plant or squash. I can't remember. My husband put them in, but we put the tomatoes in too early because it's still too cold. So I've got starts growing in the house. One of our next projects this summer is hopefully soon. We want to get a hothouse, and that is in care of Dee Sims. She's responsible for inspiring the gardener in me, watching her with her hothouse. And by the way, that's Lady in the Woods, if anybody wants to know her channel on YouTube. But anyway, she inspired me. So we're going to get a hothouse set up this year, and so I can start doing stuff for next summer. But I'm excited. So anyway, this is our tree garden, and I'm very happy. Thank you, and you guys have a great day, okay?